Hey guys, it's Ash. Ignore my hair. I apologize. It has been a while since I had the chance to dye it and it is fading bad. I'm currently waiting for a new hair color to come in the mail, so be ready for that. No more purple. At least not for a little bit. I don't know how you feel about that, but we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna have a different color. So I thought today we could just hang out. I have been making infused drinks and I really wanted to do a infused soda today, but I didn't have any Dr. Pepper and that's my favorite soda. So that's the one that I was gonna do. So instead, I thought we would do something a little more fun. And that is that I bought some frozen strawberries and bananas and I got some vanilla ice cream, and I thought maybe I'd just make a little smoothie and add it to that to see what happens. Maybe it'll be good. So we're going to go make that really quickly, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna drink it together and we're gonna chill and we're gonna hang out and hopefully have a fucking amazing time together. So roll up whatever you got, pack whatever you've got, grab whatever you've got, chew it up, munch it, swallow it, whatever way that you're consuming today. Let's do it now because I'm gonna go get my smoothie. Take two. I didn't hit record, you guys. All right, here she is. Isn't she beautiful? So this is the gummy that I melted. There was a lot more in here before, 500 milligrams. I put half of it in here, so 200 milligram milkshake. It's technically a smoothie, but it's also a milkshake technically. What's the difference? It has ice cream in it, it has milk in it, it has strawberries in it, and it has bananas in it. And also 200 milligrams. A nice infused drink, if you will. I have already tasted it. It's really thick. It's gonna take me a while to drink it, but I can't taste the gummies in it at all. Like, it doesn't taste like it at all. It just mostly tastes like bananas. I feel like bananas really, that's the type of fruit that, like, you can literally put any fruit in a smoothie and then add banana and it's just gonna taste like banana. Banana is very, very overwhelming, but I like the taste. It's pretty good. But I added strawberry to this and I like it. Still mostly tastes like banana, but I put this little strawberry on top. I think it's adorable. So smooth. Little mouse. Why do I always go the wrong way? Oh my gosh, you see that? Strawberry all over my hand. My bad. Take two. Take two. Look at that. Pretty colors. Pretty colors. Love it. I think I'm ready to sit down. All right. Well, that is so much better. I hate standing and recording, but I like to like intro my videos sometimes standing just so it doesn't look like I'm lazy all the time. You know, you click on the video, the first minute I'm standing and you're like, okay, this girl's energetic. And then I just sit down. Yeah. All right. I'm actually very proud of this. I didn't think that it was gonna turn out as tasty as it did. will say very thick, but I would rather it be thick and like slowly melting than completely melted. I guess the strawberry wanted to join the smoothie. I'll just leave her in there, I guess. Maybe. You're fine, whatever. Not me trying to like do this while I'm drinking it. That looked wrong. This is so hard to drink. Should I just start like... I understand why it's so thick now. That was ice cream. That was a big glob of ice cream. Nice. Maybe I shouldn't have made so much. This is gonna take forever. It's alright. We're like, what, about a third of the way there? She says, baby, it's 3 a.m, I must be lonely. Do y'all remember this coloring book? We have done a few of them, but I thought it'd be fun to sit here and chill and just color, talk, hang out. Let me turn off this music. And this is a map that sits on a doorway. All right, sorry. All right, so we are, I feel like it looks like a little bit more than it is just because it's thick, but oh, you see the strawberry? She made it to the bottom. I'm just gonna let it sit for a second and do a little melting. That way, hopefully it will be easier to drink, but I'm gonna go through this notebook. Look at this. Rolling with my homies. I like this one. Nothing is real. Nothing. Alright. I am going to pick out my colors. Look how many colors I got. Every time I color, I get a little bit stressed over this. Because I'm like, what color do I use? I have so many options. Look at the back. Maroon, red, lobster red, bright orange, orange, sun yellow, mango, lemon yellow, yellow, grass green, long green, olive, pea green, light green, green, dark green, sage green, bright green, pale green. How am I supposed to choose? It's fine. We'll just pick out a bunch of random colors and we will continue. But I'm probably gonna turn the music back on, so we might not talk the entire time. I apologize. But I think the edible, like, just a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit. You ever take something and then you kind of forgot that you took it, and then like about an hour later you're like, something's different. Something feels a little bit off. And then you're like, oh, okay, I like that. That's cool. As long as we're not dying. Look at the colors I just picked out. Aren't those so fucking cute? Pastel bitches. We love it. Okay, somehow you got everybody fooled. He needs that fix like the rest of us. He's not no good when he saves that bus. It's a backslide. Look at that. Nothing is real. Nothing. Looks like we have some melted stuff that we can drink here. We're halfway. I probably shouldn't have made such a big one. I didn't honestly think that it was going to take me that long to finish it. I just got a notification, but I can't see that far. Okay, I'm gonna grab a separate color, that way these colors don't blend in with everything else. Use some orange. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So how you guys feeling about the year? It's flying by, it feels like. I do not know what in the world is happening with the weather, but I will say that we went from 80 degrees to 20 degrees and snowing in the matter of like 12 hours. So, and that keeps going back and forth. We get like 2 days of like 60, 70, 80 degree weather, and then all of a sudden, boom, we'll get 2 days of like 20 degree weather. Okay. Damn, you know? You know, I'm not even sure what it is, but I feel like every like 5 years or so, I find like a new appreciation for a color that I didn't really like before. And orange is definitely hitting hard lately. There's something about orange that is just like really catching my eye. And it never did that before. I could say the same thing though about lime green. I wouldn't say that that was ever a favorite of mine until over like the past couple years. And then all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, look how bright that green is. Like, it's so pretty. So like, I feel like I go through like interesting phases of like colors that I like, and I don't even know like what triggers it. I don't change my favorite color. It's just like all of a sudden I'll notice a new color, you know? You know, like, whoa. Why did I not notice that before? All right, so I got this much done. You can tell that there's still like a background thing here, but these markers are too dark to do a background. So I'm gonna grab a couple colored pencils and just go over it and hope that turns out okay. But first, another drink. It is melting pretty well. You ready for a fun fact? I don't get brain freezes. I don't. I never have. I've never had a brain freeze before. I don't know what that means. But I can just keep going. If this was thin enough, I could just chug the whole thing. Like, it doesn't even matter how cold it is. It really won't affect anything. But looks like we're pretty low. I think this cup is 32 ounces, you guys. Holy shit. I just made a 32-ounce smoothie. And I had to drink the whole thing because I don't know where the gummy settled. I can feel it though. I think I've consumed most of it because I've got a specific thing that happens to me. It's not even like regular consumption, like my everyday normal consumption. It's anything that I consume that is altering in any way, I always feel the same way. And it starts right here. I get this weird like heaviness in my chest, and it's almost like it's hot at the same time, and that happens right before like my body starts reacting to whatever it is that's in my system. I remember that actually, is this backwards? I remember that actually happened to me when I was in the hospital one time. I had an abscessed tooth and my entire face was like swollen. And I went in and I was like, yo, like, you gotta do something to help me. And they're like, well, you know, we're just a hospital. We can't do anything for that. But we can give you this. And so they gave me something. I won't say what it was, but I've never had that experience before. I've never felt that way. I've never felt the way that I did whenever they gave me that medicine. Never. And I was terrified because family genes, you know what I mean? Genetics. Overconsumption, what is the word? Addiction. Addiction runs in my family. So when that happened and my mind went, oh my God, that was the best feeling I've ever felt in my entire fucking life. Immediately I was like, I can never do that again. I am such an addict that I can never do that again. I can never go to the hospital and tell them that I'm in pain again and take a chance of them giving me something like that again, because I'm too addictive. I'm too addicted, I don't know. Easily addictable. I have no idea if that's true or not. Or not true, but the right word. I don't know. Addictable. Who knows? Does that look good? I didn't really see it, huh? I'm just gonna go over all of this white with a little bit of this blue, I almost said Sharpie, colored pencil. Just that way the background isn't like plain and white or anything. Hopefully it'll look all right. All right, it doesn't actually look that much different. I don't even know that you can tell that I put blue on the background. If you look really fucking close you can, but yeah, so look at that. Nothing is real. We did it. I always sign the bottom of everything that I do. Oops, almost just kicked my drink and then I kicked you. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and just sign the bottom. And I like to put the month and year. It is 3/26. That's crazy. Just drop that. Ash 3/26. Booyah. Boom. There you go. I actually love that. And by the way, if you're wondering what notebook this is, coloring book, it's the Trippy and Groovy coloring book. It's like $10, $15 on Amazon. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's cute. So we barely have any of this left. I feel like a lot of it is actually just this huge chunk of strawberry that's in there. There actually is just that strawberry that fell in, so it's making it look like there's more than there is. Anyways, though, I'd highly recommend making a smoothie or a milkshake. We still haven't decided which one it is. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think you will see me again very, very, very soon. 4 days. We upload every 4 days. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you know when I upload. Hit that notification bell if you want notifications for it. Like, you know, if you're just down with chilling whenever you see my video, dope. But if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be the first one to get in there and comment, hit the notification, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go, but thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Thank you for subscribing and doing all the things. Comment down below if you want to. Say hi. Let me know what you are consuming. And again, Dome Wreckers gummies, they are 520 milligrams per gummy. I believe it comes with like 20 gummies in the pack, so it's like a lot of milligrams. So I'd recommend checking them out if you haven't already, but I have been using that basically to make all of the edible drinks that I've been making. So if that's something that you're interested in doing as well, I highly recommend checking out Dome Wreckers, because it is a pretty dope brand, to be honest with you. I've not had that many different gummies, and that is the one gummy that I can like consistently vouch for, because it's just always, it's probably because it's so potent, like it's such a high milligrams. But Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you so much for being here again, and I will see you guys again in 4 days. Just four. Count them down. Bye, guys.